legendary gamers.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another exciting StarCraft 2 Shoutcast. I'm going to be your announcer today, Mr. Worm. Today we have got a fantastic 1v1. This is going to be a Grandmaster 1v1 here on Polar Night. Down here in the bottom right-hand corner, we have got as your blue Zerg, it is going to be Summer. Summer is, in fact, EG to Muslim's practice partner here, so I'm very excited to see exactly how he does. In the top left-hand corner, we are going to have as your red Terran, Cyberpunk. I have no idea who this guy is. I didn't even take the time to look it up, so I really don't care. So let's just move on. Let's see, Cyberpunk going for a barracks before gas. That gas was actually a little bit quick. Normally you would build one more worker before getting your gas out, but he does not do so, so he's going to go ahead and get his gas immediately down on 10. And I suspect we will probably see, based on this worker moving out, a 15 pool. It is going to be a 15 hatch, excuse me, not 15 pool. So Cyberpunk has, not been scouted. I don't believe so anyway. No, actually, looks as if he just went up, took the towers, and then moved back. So Summer just being a little bit cautious here, checking out the towers, and then immediately withdrawing back. He wants to spend as much time as he can on mining. So he's going to go ahead and take his pool at 16 supply. And usually that is followed directly by a gas. That's pretty standard here. So looks like a Reaper going to be put out initially here for Cyberpunk. So it's not really a fast Reaper. I would say it's a normal timed Reaper, really. Let me go ahead and give that production tab. And I'm sorry if you're hearing a bit more clicking from me. I don't have my normal filter on. Normally I have a nice little piece of cardboard behind my microphone. That way you don't hear these little clicks. But however, today I don't have that, so we're just going to have to deal with it. I'm sorry. Whoa. Control Shift F. There we go. Whoa, I pulled up something cool. How do I get that off? No, seriously, guys. How do I get that off? Let's see here. It's called Control R. There we go. Okay. There we go. So he's going to do a bit of microing around here to see if he can get himself a drone kill, maybe a Zergling kill. Hasn't actually gotten anything done just yet. And there is he doesn't want to extend too far on creep here. So the queens are about to pop. The moment this queens pop, he's going to have to skedaddle. So it looks as if, for right now, he's just going to go ahead and save the Reaper and get out of there. And there are quite a few Zerglings that have been produced for here. So I guess he's done a fairly decent job. Right now, there's only one worker in gas. So some are doing a fairly economic build here. And that queen, go ahead and pushing that Reaper back. And he's going to go ahead and take an expansion here for Cyberpunk. Also fairly standard timings. So getting a reactor down and getting the factory done. So this is probably going to be an immediate swap into Hellion. He's just going to pump out a couple of Hellions, just try to push him back. And it is going to be a starport. So it does look like he is going to go into bio. So everything looking like so atypical vanilla right now for Cyberpunk, and additionally for Summer. I believe he does have 3 queens produced. That's the nominal typical Zerg amount at this point. He's about to finish up his spawning pool. So he'll probably start going layer either directly after that, or he'll take a third. So let's just go ahead and see what he does. Yep, there's the layer. Okay, so again, atypical timings, just checking, scouting, see if there's a third here for the Terran, see if he's trying to extend himself beyond what he's really capable of. And it looks to me, technologically speaking, that the Zerg is really far ahead here, and probably at least in worker count. So yeah, it looks like it's 37 to 26. And that's simply because of the fact that, ooh, wait a minute. What is going on here? That is a big supply block here for Cyberpunk. And why does he have a tech lab on the starport? It's a bit odd. Okay, look, if you're going to produce a Viking, you don't need a tech lab. So why put... Is that a misclick? Did he do that accidentally? I can't imagine that is a normal click. So let's go ahead and check out their APM. Holy crap, that Terran's APM is ridiculous. What is he clicking on so fast? There's not a whole lot to be clicked. Tell you what, I want to check his vision real quick. So let's go ahead and see what he's doing. So, okay, so the Vikings out hunting overlords. I like that because it denies vision. However, this looks a little sloppy. It really does. It really looks a little sloppy, and here's why. Okay, because if you take a look at this wall, for instance, there's a gap in this wall. Okay, right here. Okay, so you can clearly see this gap. And I'm almost certain there's another gap in here, right in the middle. Okay, so why even have this wall? Why even build this? And he's just spending all of his time spamming APM. Look, there's nothing wrong with spamming APM. I believe in APM spamming more than anybody in this world. Okay, there we go. So there's the Banshee that was supposed to come out of that starport, but there's no cloak. So why even do it? Okay, this Zerg should be, if he's droning as heavily as he should be, he's not. He's not droning. He's not droning. If he were droning heavily by now, he should be at 90 workers by now. We're at the 9-minute mark. Okay, so he's got his lair. He went for the mutas. That's why he took all 6 gases. Yes, he did. He took all 6 gases. So now here's the question. Is this Viking just going to flat out die to this? No. No, obviously not. Okay, cool. Sorry. Excuse me. So here comes the Banshee moving across the field. Blah, blah, blah. Just going to chase away some of the Zerglings, that's all. And immediately die to all these Muta. +1/+1 coming out for the Terran, as well as Stim Research. A lot of Marines coming out and getting the Armory. That's a lot of tech coming out. And the Zerg is really not doing a whole lot. However, he may actually just win this flat out right here. Oh, is that gonna finish? Oh, so close, so close. But now the Zerg can literally just camp these production facilities. He can just camp these production facilities all day. I mean, he can be killing reactors. He can be killing tech labs. What is that coming? Okay, so Stim is literally almost done. Nice, clever little use of Contaminate here. Denying the medevacs while more mutas come. So he can just sit here and, okay, look. So there's the Stim getting some work done. But there's just so many mutas. So many mutas. Just camping his production facilities. He could sit here and, okay, so we've got at least one add-on that's been killed. And here come the Widow Mines. Gonna go ahead and chase away those cute little glaive worm looking mutas. Ooh! Oh, playing with fire. Playing with fire. Okay, so now the first medevac is out, and this should push back these mutas. There we go. Lost one muta. But still, that is a large, scary muta force. It really is. I mean, he should have been able to camp right here in this corner pretty much endlessly. As long as he targets fire down so drilling claws coming. Okay. As long as he target fires down the medevacs, he should have been able to camp all day, all night. So he's just going to peek around here, see if he can get himself a worker kill or two, and he's probably going to. Target firing the refinery here, trying to deny the gas. And all the while this is going on, obviously he is taking his third, saturating it. Very good saturation here. Taking his fourth, and just expanding. Okay, and it does look like +1 ground and +1 air is coming right now. He's going to go ahead and get pneumatized carapace, which is for his overlords. And he's going to get centrifugal hooks, which we all know is baneling speed. Going to move around here. And, oh, is he going to get the starport? Get the starport, please. Whoo! Going to take out a couple of workers here. He gets a couple of workers. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's see what we got. He has 11 worker kills so far. Not terrible at all. So right now he is literally just trapping this Terran in, scaring the crap out of him, and really just making his life kind of miserable. And just getting up that nice muted death wing. And I really like the fact that he has the Overseer here with the mutas. Okay, because you cannot succeed at this anymore if you don't have that Overseer. It just doesn't work that way for Zerg anymore. If you don't have the Overseer, you cannot make this work. So, there you go, sniping the gas, fantastic. Gets one worker, gets two workers, comes in, kills one Marine, two Marines, loses a muta, and then gets out. And what's not important here is the fact that he is harassing. It's what he's doing while he's harassing. Okay, nice little baneling bomb set up here. So Drilling Claws has been researched, which is, as far as I'm concerned, the most unfair upgrade in the history of mankind. Simply because of the fact that these Widow Mines can just move whenever they so choose. Which, as we all know, Widow Mines are OP anyway, and need to be nerfed, and actually just completely just removed from the game. Oh, baby, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Oh! Oh! Oh, man, that is fantastic. Normally, the Zerg is supposed to follow up with the massive Zerg ball after that point, but it looks like he wants to surround and come in from all sides. Wow. Yeah, you are not getting out, Marines. You are just not. And he's just going to run over all these Widow Mines. He's like, I have enough. I don't even care. Oh, what beautiful target fire with the Widow Mine, taking out so many banelings. Oh, wow, that was fantastic. And I do apologize if my frames per second here seems to be a little low. Suspecting that's probably because I'm recording. So Cyberpunk takes his third, but I think that's a bit ambitious at this point, seeing as how we just lost an entire army. And it does look like our good friend here, Summer, is going to go ahead and take the Hive. And what are the upgrades right now? I'm kind of curious. So let's check. So 1-0 and 2-2. Holy crap, that's a big difference. So Summer has not been doing the ground upgrades very right here. But he is going to clean up all these Widow Mines, which is, you know, good, to say the least. And I'm really surprised that Cyberpunk isn't pushing out a little harder. Especially with 2-2. So, I mean, these Marines are just going to last forever. Literally, he's just using the... playing Terran is depressing. So that's it. He just gave up the game. That was really funny, especially that last little bit of little self-enthusiastic BM. Playing Terran is depressing. I'll write a letter. I'm sorry. You guys probably won't get that reference. I've got a buddy of mine named Norm. He's a smoker. He's probably 95 years old, and he's a big literary buff. And every single day at the end of the day, you ask him what he's doing. He's like, I'll write a letter. So he sounds a lot like Eeyore, and so our nickname for him is Eeyore. And I didn't even look at these lings that have just snuck into the main. Holy crap! I didn't even see this. Man, and okay, I can't really... First off, I can't even believe that Cyberpunk here is actually Grandmaster. Okay, this does not look like a Grandmaster player. Okay, sure, he's got great APM. Okay, 226 is really, really good APM for a Terran, but look at this horrible wall. Okay, and just look at this this turret placement and this turret placement. And he never pushed out and took his third, and when he did so, he didn't make it a planetary. Okay, his Banshee didn't have cloak. He just... Look, there's not even a reactor on this barracks. Okay, what? This is just the most disheveled build I've ever seen. The only thing he did good was upgrades, and look at this. Look at the newbie drop. Look at the newbie drop, the call down. This is one of the most horrible things you can possibly do as a Terran. It's just unheard of. Ugh. Man, he played this game like crap. You know, it's probably funny. It's, you know, he's probably like, like a bronze leaguer playing on Grandmaster Leaguer's account. Oh yeah, sit down, man. This is easy. You know, you just play some StarCraft. You'll enjoy it. That's probably how my brother feels. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.